Hi, and welcome to assignment 3.1. In this assignment, what I'm going to be doing, I'll actually be breaking this up into probably two videos just for the essence of time and complexity, because there are multiple parts to this assignment. So what I'll be demonstrating here is how to use the Hydra app, which is already built into Kali, to try and crack some SSH passwords to log into my Ubuntu SSH boxes root. Okay, so the first thing that I actually need to do is check to make sure SSH is open on my Ubuntu box. So let's head over to Kali and try and confirm that. I'm going to confirm that with just a simple nmap scan. Now, as you can see here, port 22, which is SSH, is open to the box, which is 192.168.99.10. So now that I have that, I can actually open up the Hydra app and start setting it up to target that box. So in here, we're going to put the IP address, which I already provided. Our protocol is going to be SSH, which I already provided. The username is going to be root. And a little bit about this password list. So this password list is where actually it's going to look to get the list of all the passwords that it's going to try. When I attempted this assignment earlier before starting to record this video to try things out, I used this rocku text file, and I actually let it run for like an hour and a half. It just kept going and couldn't crack the password. So I think that's really actually a good thing, that my SSH password's not as vulnerable as I thought it was. Okay. So after that, I really wanted to make sure this tool worked. So I created another file called password. And in there, I put my SSH password that we're going to use to crack. So once again, this password file, you see it's 9 bytes. It only has my root SSH password, just to demonstrate how this tool works. Cancel out of there. For tuning, I made this 4. I'm sorry, for number of tasks, we'll make that 4. For the timeout, let's make this 20. And then normally you just click on start and it'll run the scan. The scan is pretty quick, so I didn't want to expose my password on the internet. So I'll just show you the output that I got, after running the scan. So it took about nearly 15 seconds, once again, because it's just one password. It found my host, the Ubuntu box, 192.168.99.10, the username root, and then it came up with my password, which I grayed out. So now I really want to test that out just to make sure that I can get into the Ubuntu box via SSH with that password that was provided. So let's try that out. Okay, minimize that. So now we're going to do SSH root at 192.168.99.10. Just put a password. And it looks like I'm in. Let's just do a who am I. It says I'm root. Wonderful. Let's do an ifconfig just to get the IP address. And as you can see here, it is 192.168.99.10, which is the Ubuntu box that I want to exploit. All right, so that's pretty much going to be it for this video. In essence, once again, if this is a real hack, I wouldn't know the password, so it would take a lot longer using the Hydra app to try and crack the password. And I guess, that's probably a downfall, is really the time that it takes. I could see this really taking days, even weeks to maybe crack a real complex password, just depending on how big the password file is. Alrighty, once again, that's it, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot.